Just today. Oh no! Who's all? Oh, I can't see anybody. All right, let me set this up. Chat. Chat is waiting for new messages. Let me try this. Hello. Oh. Oh. Best song ever, pretty much. All right, how y'all doing? Hello there. Hello there, Undead God. All right, where are we at? I got a lot going on today, so we're gonna start off with kind of got behind. I made a video about trying to pull Newt, and that's uploading. YouTube is checking. All right, what am I trying to do? Okay, so I got to play both accounts. I'm a little bit behind. Let's see. I'm going to load up my baby account here on my phone. And what I'm trying to do today on this last day of Hydra. All right, well, we got Hydra. What's oh, look at this. We lose to Marius. Hey, hola, howdy, and hello there. How are you all doing? We're playing my main account for a little bit. I actually haven't made up my mind if I want to buy this Forge Pass. I do like the Slayer gear on certain characters for sure. I don't know that. It's kind of a situationally good gear, right? I mean, would you guys have any strong opinions about the Slayer gear? I've kind of stepped away from the Forge Passes. I haven't been going after them as much. I'm loading up. I got to play my baby account also. Baby account arena is kind of a mess. It's literally just avoid the predators. Wow, that's actually a complete sentence, but in a different context. All right, let's just go after the easy peasy ones. Saw a bunch of videos about Assassin's Creed. I've seen other. I made my own video, but my video is not getting released yet. But I can talk about what's already out there in the public about, I saw that they released the kits to the envoys, whatever they're called, but I also saw that they didn't have all the information. But I kind of want to read the kit again. Probably need to watch their video. Probably will watch like a Boozer video. That'd probably be the thing to do here. Do I need any of this stuff? No. Let's go here. Oh boy. How's dad life treating you? I'm 4-month-old. I've recently been in your shoes. Oh my god. Last night, Kat woke up and took care of him around midnight. And then at 2 o'clock in the morning, she said, babe, it's your turn. So it was about 2:30 in the morning. I woke up and I made him a bottle. No, there was a little bit left from the 12 o'clock feeding still. He ate that. He was still a little fussy. I carried him, held him in the kitchen, made another bottle. I got pretty good at doing that with one hand. And then we have like in the back part of our house, like in our bedroom, then we've got like a closet area, then we've got our bedroom area, there's my sink, her sink, but then there's like another room with like another, like a day bed and a recliner and a television and then a bassinet and all the that stuff. So I was back in that room. I don't even know what to call that room. It's like an extra room. We didn't like, for us it was just storage for a long time. We would just like throw storage in there. Now it's like the extra baby room. But I lied down with him in the day bed, and he was it's just one of those moments where you're like, oh my God, this is a little person. This is my son. How did I get so lucky? How did I get here? Boy, we made this. Like, we made him technically, right? And he was out and like, he was up and down in like 20 minutes. And then at 6 o'clock this morning, my wife says to me, Kat says to me, she's like, Trevor, wake up. I'm like, why? She's like, we're going to go get Grace. Grace is my 17-year-old who's here. She just flew into town. We picked her up at the airport at 6:40, 7 o'clock in the morning. And she's here. And it's her first time meeting her brother. So Grace got to meet Charlie. Charlie's 3 weeks old, and it's a big deal. Yeah. All right, so we are just blasting through Arena. I'm doing my Arena on both. I feel like I have to keep up with Arena because, like, I really want to get through the hall as much as possible, specifically the accuracy. Like, I think the more... Do I want to even tackle these? Yeah, let's try this one. I got to get through the halls. But anyways, a video should be coming out. Going broke for Newt. How to get prism shards for free. Actually, I'm going to publish it right now. It's actually a pretty good video. And if you saw the video that I posted where I had the multiple thumbnails and everybody got a different one, the results for that are in there. I'm going to publish this now, and I think the results for that were super interesting. So here's the link to the video. The results to that, some people got 100% brutally honest. Some people got like what nobody's telling you about Raid Shadow Legends, some of the dark truth of Raid Shadow Legends. Then it was like hitting player level 100, what I really think about Raid Shadow Legends. But it's interesting to see what the results, and the results to that are in the video right there. What's up, Bull Missy? That's a cool first experience meeting your new brother. Yeah, they're in the other room hanging out right now. Yeah. She's going to be 18 here pretty soon. And what an age difference. I feel like all three of my kids, there's quite a bit of an age difference. Yeah, like 9 years and then 17 years. Yeah. You get offered more than one of the thumbnails? All right. It's interesting which one came out on top, I think. And I'm you have to watch the video that I just posted there if you want to see the results. It's actually a pretty good video because I go hard in prism shards. I'm trying to pull Newt. And it's interesting which one came out on top by a lot. One of them was kind of neutral, and one of them did not well, and one of them did a lot better. And it's super interesting to me which one pulled off. Let's do live arena. All right, I'm still trying to pull ahead on this account. Let's try that. Probably lose that one. How do you compare arena in a raid versus Marvel Strike Force? First of all, there's 3 arena modes inside of in raid, so it's hard to compare them to Marvel Strike Force, and there's just so much more depth in Raid Shadow Legends, so they're very different. There's the classic arena, there's a tag team arena, and then there's the live arena, so they're very different. I feel like I should back out of this one. Well, yeah, it's just very different. Classic Arena in Raid Shadow Legends is a very fast thing, which I was just doing right now. There's not a lot of waiting around. You can play a ton of battles really quickly, and it's not this. It's just very different. The one thing that is not that great, in my opinion, in Marvel Strike Force is that you play the same matchup over and over again. Over and over again, you play the same matchup. It never happens in Raid Shadow Legends, I'll tell you that. I doubt I've ever played the same matchup once, twice. It's almost impossible. All right, well, this is probably a matchup I shouldn't play. All right, what do we got here? What's up, Sheriff Lobo? I wonder what he's gonna do. I wonder if he's gonna be able to one-tap my Neve. No, he procced it. All right, so this should be a W for me now. As long as I keep him under control, we're okay. Oh, I didn't stick. That kind of sucks. I wish I could have got that on him. Oh, we're done. Get wrecked! Get wrecked! All right, we pulled that one out of our booty hole. So this is real time right here. This version. This right here is hit or miss for me. Some days I love it, sometimes I don't. And I gotta tell you, the times I don't like it is when the matchmaking is bad, or should I say slow. I don't seem to mind it when it's fast and I'm winning. Now, I'm just gonna put this out here. I like to win, and it just very much be I like to win and I hate to lose. I'm like the only person that will ever admit this kind of stuff. I swear to God. People are like, oh, I don't like this because of that. No, you just don't like to lose. Just say what it really is, my guy. I think it's what it is. I don't like to lose. Is this working? Oh, no, it's not working. Did I turn it off? All right, well, let's see if I can get it to work. Top layer source. I can't take it anymore, Mr. Nibbles. It's always yo Death Knight. Hey Death Knight, get yourself sacrificed. Yeah, I don't enjoy reading 900 kits and knowing who's a controller, and I feel like the complexity in Marvel Strike Force is in the wrong places. It's like a whole team over there at Marvel Strike Force said, hey, we're gonna make upgrading characters and character customization and character acquisition as basic because we think our customers are stupid. And then another department said, hey, we need to make the kits as complicated as possible. Like, it was like two conflicting mission statements. I don't enjoy reading kits and memorizing kits and trying to determine who the fastest controller and blaster is, and whether this works with a 4-piece or a 5-piece, or if it's going to hit the highest damage character and then trying to calculate which character on the team. That's not interesting to me. It's at the expense of the rest of the game being basic and the complexity lies there. I don't like that. I think it's awful, actually. Because I have the aptitude to memorize kits. I'm in fucking Mensa. I got straight A's in high school. I can memorize the shit out of everything. I don't like to do it. It's not interesting. Do I want to do it that way? In the character customization, progression systems, and I would definitely move away from predetermined teams. Yeah, I would complicate in customization and progression systems, and then focus the game more heavily on PvE rather than PvP, where all the PvP is a puzzle, and having to use your roster, which is different than other people's roster, to solve the puzzle, because nobody has the same roster, and you're not dependent on predetermined teams. You have to work on team synergies and team compositions, and your team composition is different than everybody's else. And because there's way more customization on the characters, you may not need to change the team composition. You may need to change your build. There's always a brute force option. I could have won that match if my Arbiter was a little bit faster. Okay, let's go make my Arbiter faster. Wow, they build their team way differently than I would have built it. I had no idea. It's almost like the actual individual characters are secondary to the way that the teams are built and the characters are built. It's entirely different. And what's also true is sometimes somebody can just brute force something because they have the right pieces of gear. And if they have the gear that they've acquired over 7 years of playing Raid Challenges, they can just brute force stuff. It's not just like you have to have this character. It's like, nah, you can use an old character and you can build it to brute force something. Yeah, a new character might be good, but you don't need to do that. You can use your old character. You can use this character right here, which fucking came out on launch, and I'm still using it today in this game. It's a 7-year-old character. The character works because I can customize it. What a weird idea. What a strange idea. Holy moly. Yeah, the complexity is not this character that has a 6 or 7-year-old kit that came out. It's just that the complexity comes in how I can customize the character to get the character to do what I want. And your Arbiter might be shit compared to my Arbiter, and then probably somebody else's Arbiter is better than my Arbiter. What do I want to do with this? They're going to do that. Oh, I'm going to probably lose this one. How am I going to control this? Let's do damage mitigation and then that. Yeah, I think a game that requires no third-party websites is basically for kindergartners, what I think. See, hold on a second. This game started off like Galaxy of Heroes. There's a certain amount of complexity in Galaxy of Heroes, and Marvel Strike Force went down the dumpster fire of rabbit hole of making this game like Monopoly Go and making it basic. Summoners Wars didn't, Raid Shadow Legends didn't, and Galaxy of Heroes didn't. All three of those games are way more successful than Marvel Strike Force. So who made the right decision? Who made the right decision? I'd say the other three games did. Maybe that doesn't work for you, Ceci, but it's the wrong financial decision. I understand that. Got a game. This game is no IP, not as old as Marvel Strike Force, and it's making 5 times the money. Oh, it's not Marvel. Do you care about any of the characters that came out of Marvel Strike Force the last 6 months? If so, what percentage of them do you care about? Quarter of them? 30% of them, 40, 60%, not all of them, I'll tell you that. I don't even know who half of these characters that are coming out in Marvel Strike Force. I don't know who they are. And some of the ones that I do know, I don't even like them. And you're forced to use them. I don't like a character in this game, I just don't have to do them. It's like you don't need any of the characters. It's so different. Like every character in this game is optional. You don't have to use any of them. Like Assassin's Creed's coming out. Maybe you don't care about Assassin's Creed. Cool, you don't need it. You can skip the whole Assassin's Creed and nobody in your alliance is gonna care. You're not gonna care. Your general well-being and happiness with Raid Shadow Legends will change zero if you choose to completely avoid every single character in Assassin's Creed. It just won't matter. You will have the same exact experience if you go down that road or if you don't. You could take 6 weeks off from this game and it'd be completely fine. There's no compulsion to buy anything. Oh, fuck, you didn't get the Blaster Awakened, nerd. You didn't G20 your Immortal Weapons to get the Thunderstrike passive. Get fucked. Your experience is gonna suck because you didn't buy all this shit. That never happens. Never happens in Raid Shadow Legends. It just wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Oh yeah. It just wouldn't matter. Yeah, I picked the wrong day to stream. Oh no, I'm auto battling because I know I can win. Like some matchups you just know you're gonna win. This is all like hand battling, but once you're in and locked on the battle, you know if you're gonna win or not. No, I'm actually thinking that if I can pull, like, if I can be a no-name Raid Shadow Legends YouTuber and pull big views, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. What do I want to do here? See, he already picked that. I may not be able to win this one. Try it like that. There's a chance I won't win this one. This is pretty strong right here. This game is very, very little autoing. The prep work is all done in advance of the battle. Most of the work is done before you start the battle. So this is a tough one right here. I think we can make it work. All right. Yeah, see, this particular game mode is a draft mode, and the drafting is what makes it complicated. And what they draft, I can't draft what they draft, so I was prohibited from getting this character. And because I know how their team is set up, so I have to make a difficult decision because this guy's got intimidating presence, or do I go for the Armands? It really is like a tricky thing right here. Do I go after the one with a 28%, or do I go off with a 19% that's got the flag? Let's do that. Let's see how this goes. Because if this Armands guy goes first, I'm going to lose. But the advantage that I'm going to have is we're both going to have 28%, but I've got the intimidating presence on Alice at 5 stars. So I should be able to go first. Now, if I don't go first, I still have Neve, which is going to put damage immunity on my team when I spawn. All right, so it really depends on who goes first. They go first. This is really bad. Probably lose. Probably lose because they go first. The only way that I'm going to recover from this is if my Empress can take a turn. Ah, so I had Wand of Submission. Get fucked. I had Wand of Submission. Get fucked. Oh my God. So that had to do with a piece of gear that I had put on this character that retaliated what he was trying to do. Get fucked. All right, I got to get rid of the stone skin. All right, still a coin flip. Still a coin flip. Yeah, that's bad. Who do I got to get rid of? Oh. This is bad. All right. That's not good. We probably lose right here. One hit. Yeah, we're gonna lose right here. No, we got because we got Neve. All right, we might be able to pull this off. I don't know. Let's see here. How can I do this? Let's try this. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna win this one or not. Oof, yep, that was that. This guy just ruined me. Oh my goodness. No coming back from that. So literally that was a speed check of their Armands was faster than my team. So that was a situation where brute force would have fixed it. If I could have gone first and had a faster team, I could have won. So I'm like, I guess I need better gear. I can upgrade my team. I actually have some agency and some direction to redo the modifications on my team if I want to have better success the next time I come across that situation. I'm going to make some incremental progress on my arena team through modifying my gear. And then the battle is determined by the prep work. See, this is just this is going to be bad too. We're going to leave that one. I'm going to just dip out of that one there. He took like my two best champions. New account was with Mythics. How? I'm going to toggle to my beginner account. Now, I basically pulled 4 Mythics in the last month on this particular account. My new account will be coming on in a minute. I just got to get through my live arena on this. Yeah, sorry. I know I titled the video. So there we go. I titled the video new account gameplay. I will get to that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I only have 45 minutes left on live arena for the day, so I got to get through my 10 battles. Why'd you give up Gas of Healers? Almost for the same reason I'm frustrated with Marvel Strike Force. Luke Skywalker came to the game. The kit looked ridiculous and absurdly long to read, and I couldn't be bothered, and I said, fuck this, I'm done. The retcon kits came out. I can't be bothered to read them because I don't care, and I feel the same way. It's just like, what is the point of these mile-long kits? That's the only new thing that they could do to the game is come out with mile-long kits? How come I can't use my OG Spider-Man from year 1 and play him? Why do I have to learn this new character and be forced to buy it and upgrade them? Kind of was the same thing. I still haven't read the retcon kits. I have not looked at them once. I remember being on vacation when Jedi Luke came to the game for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I couldn't be bothered to read it. I was just like, this is just torturous to read. I have no interest in reading this. And I was like, yeah, I guess I'm done. Is this the same guy? I don't want to fight this guy. I don't think the retcon. I haven't read the retcon kits yet at all. None. Have not even looked at them. It kind of worries me because it's exactly the same thing happened to me with Galaxy of Heroes. It's just like I can't be bothered to read this kit. I don't care. It's too long. It's too much to learn. It's not that interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't read the retcon kits. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I know that they're free, and I know that it's basically 4 existing characters and 1 new character that we're going to get for free. It's just going to be a war defense team. All right. All right. And I do have some moderate. Now, I was making a case earlier why do I care about the characters. Now, some people don't like Jeff the Land Shark. I like Jeff the Land Shark. I played him quite a bit in Marvel Snap. I did play Rivals offline, and I did enjoy him in that game right there. And I mean, I don't know, it's Baby Shark do. I like it. It's not that, but you know what I mean. I like Jeff the Long Shark more than I do Steel Serpent. All right, let's see. Let's do you. We need another speed arena lead to balance this out. I actually don't think this guy knows what he's doing. The reason why I think he doesn't know what he's doing is he's got this on Arbiter. That's interesting. Let's see where this goes. It's a Battle World team? All right. I know that there's some Battle World stuff going on today in Marvel Strike Force. Actually pretty interesting to me. I still like War. I would like War a lot more if I was in a competitive alliance. I think that's part of the thing too. I think the thing that I was enjoying the most in Marvel Strike Force was competitive War, and I haven't done that for a couple weeks. And okay, so this is probably an easy battle. I just need to throw out the fears, take an extra turn, transform into my main form, and I can hit auto and I'll win. So this is over. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Is that 5 wins? 5 wins is done. Yay. Oh, Impulse. Yeah, that's worth. That's a good piece. All right, but we're not going to upgrade it now. Chest, defense, no speed, no. Boots, HP. I don't care about that either. Claim. All right, I need to lose 2 more battles to get back to 50% win-loss ratio. So I'm going to back out of the next 2 battles real quick. Are you looking for an ally or still staying in your current ally? I want to stay in, as far as Alliance War, I don't want to leave Zone 4. I like Zone 4 a lot. And I haven't really, other than mentioning it here on stream, I haven't done anything about it. I don't even know who's hyper competitive in Zone 4. I did like hanging out with Nah a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wishes I hadn't bounced just because I liked Nah. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I was like, other than that, I was done with Alliance. Whatever that means. All right, did we get through both of those? Okay, last day of Hydra. What are we going to do here? Click this. Guardian Ring, boom. Challenges, quests. Summon 25, advanced, Cryptes, faction war, boss. Okay. We got to do that then. Demon Lord, let's bang this out because I forgot. Let's see, let's do it this way. All right, let's just do that. We just moved from 4 to 1. No, I did like hanging out with Nah. I'm not going to say I didn't. I don't know. I felt like the alliance we were in, and it was I liked the way it was, a lot of it was structured, but at the same time, I felt like it was like half hardcore, half casual, and it felt conflicted. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Demon Lord, we'll collect those later. I need to do Chimera at some point. I've got 1 key left. Let's go. What do we got? Curse City. Let's do that real quick. This is going to be... I've got most of this set up so I don't have to play it because I've already tuned all these guys to do it very quickly. And I love Marvel Strike Force. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I'd be talking about Marvel Strike Force if I didn't... I don't think I'd be talking shit about Marvel Strike Force unless I cared. I think if I didn't care about Marvel Strike Force, I'd say nothing at all. If that makes any sense. Like, I feel like I wouldn't complain if I didn't like it. I feel like I feel like it's over when I don't care about complaining. Because there's some really good things there in Marvel Strike Force. It's just frustrating. It's gone down this weird route of I don't know, man. I feel like they were trying to become like Monopoly Go or something. There was also a guy that doesn't work at Marvel Strike Force that really, every time I talked to him, he was a developer. He had like just a low opinion of the community pace as far as their intellect, and he felt like we couldn't handle a smarter game. I really remember this guy, and I was glad when he left, but I wonder if he set the tone. I never got that feeling from the combat team and the kits. Like I feel like they are like all about it. I remember having a conversation with this guy, and it was about the time when, what was it? We were doing like when they came out with the PvP with the drafting, and there were a couple issues. One was the drafting system was clunky, and then I was making a stronger case of like, hey, if we're gonna have a competitive PvP game mode, with live drafting and stuff, there was a problem with the order of operations between the left and the right side. And I was like, well, if you want people to take this seriously and this turned into actual game mode, you got to fix your code. And he's like, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think people really care. And that was at the beginning of the live PvP part. He was like, yeah, I just don't think our community is smart enough to care about this kind of stuff. I can't be bothered to fix the code. I remember the guy saying this stuff. I was like, well, fuck me. I guess this game mode will never be successful because the hardcore people weren't going to embrace it. If you had to know the difference between being on the left and the right side and the way that the order of operations worked, and there was no way that it would ever be competitive unless that was fixed, and they just didn't want to. Yeah, I don't know when I stopped reading kits. I don't know. It's not hard to read kits and understand them. I was thinking about that last night. It's like, it's not hard. I mean, you could probably take a day and read every kit for the last 12 teams and win every game mode. I mean, I have the mental aptitude to do that kind of stuff. It's not complicated. It's just not interesting. Probably should if I'm going to make this a serious thing, Marvel Strike Force. It's just like, ugh. I mean, I could memorize the ingredients on this monster can, but that's not, I have the aptitude to do that, but it's not interesting. And when I mean memorize the kits, memorize which every single kit is a blaster, controller, mythic, mystic, which one is a skill based, all of that stuff. Because the way the kits are coming out, and then also memorizing the speeds, you got to know the speeds. And then you have to go ahead and calculate manually what the speeds are with the modifiers on the team. And then you also have to calculate the speeds based on whether or not that particular modifier was offset by a different character. And knowing what the speeds are going to be on every single team that you're going to play against. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. It's not hard to do. A lot of people in this game do that. It's a little bit of work. I probably could get it all done in about a day. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't know. Calculating whether it's whether you're using OGMA, or if they've got a counter to that, if they were using an anti-turn meter fill counter, if they're using an extra anti-speed fill, all of that stuff. See, none of that needs to be calculated in this game because everybody has different mods, and you don't even really know what you're walking into until you're already there. Let's see. Let's change this up. I don't want to do this guy. Ooh, let's do this. This could be fun. This could be fun. Reading is hard. It's a little more than reading, and it's not hard, is the point. It's just that it's not fun. There you go. This is going to take a minute. Yeah, this is a match that I generally would set down and come back. Yeah, and then as far as Crucible, all a Crucible is just watching like every other person's Crucible match. Keeping intent with the spreadsheets. Maybe I should just make this a thing. I don't even know. I just don't know if it would even be fun. Just go ultra sweaty. Does it work for Dorky Dad? Does anybody even care about that kind of content? Or is everybody into like the Boylan style content? Do you think Boylan knows any of this stuff? He does just fine without knowing any of this kind of stuff. See, I don't even know if it's worth it. Yeah, I saw that 800 million. This one here, no, this is auto. This guy right here is really annoying. So this particular game mode I'm in, I have restricted characters I can take to. The characters that can beat this character are very specific, and they kind of have shut me off from doing that. So I put together a team comp that'll survive. It just takes a long time. But the team comp that could wipe this guy out in like a minute is not available because this game mode has restricted characters. So I kind of have to go with. So it's very specific what's going on here. What's going to happen is that everybody's going to die, but this guy right here, and then he's going to finish the battle, and it might take 10 minutes. Oh, the rewards are crap in Crucible. I feel like rewards is not... Okay, let's talk about rewards. Rewards matter when you can upgrade something. And this is the unfortunate truth about rewards. Rewards matter when they help your account. If they give you everything in the game, or if you have everything in the game, then suddenly all game modes become meaningless. They've simplified character progression to the point where it's so simple and so easy that the rewards now have become meaningless because you really don't need it, or it's stuff that you already have, and the stuff that you need they don't give out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like the reason why rewards suck, not because the reason is because there's nothing to upgrade. We have such a simplified progression system that only have a couple knobs. If it was more customizable and more broad and basically not finishable, and you could incrementally progress and upgrade your champions almost forever, indefinitely, through 900 different means, then the rewards would matter. But we don't have that kind of system in Marvel Strike Force. The only thing that we have that's kind of like that right now, but it's solely dependent on RNG, is 4 and 5 diamonds. I'm going to go on a limb and say nobody in the game right now has 4 and 5 diamonds on everything. 5 diamonds in everything. Nobody does. But that makes diamonds, 5 diamonds, interesting, right? We just don't have any systems like that. I mean, what if they introduced 10 diamonds today? Let's just skip past 4 and 5, 10 diamonds, and gave a very small amount of rewards in Cosmic Crucible to upgrade a champion up to a higher level than before. And because the game didn't power creep the shit out of characters in 9 months, and you could actually upgrade a character that you like, or the kit you like, or one that you're comfortable with that's very old, you'd be excited about War, and then you could upgrade that character. And then you could just focus on the characters you like rather than what they're selling us next week. Sounds interesting. You'd want to play War more. We want to play Crucible War. You could upgrade the characters you wanted to upgrade and never really fully upgrade everything. Just the stuff you like, with no worry that the character is going to be power creeped into non-existence in 9 months. Kind of interesting, right? Two years of this shit? What if Mephisto's your favorite character and you knew Mephisto wasn't going to be power creeped, and you knew Mephisto is going to be useful 5 years from now, and you just like Mephisto, and you're able to upgrade one character, a single star, a week from playing in Crucible if you win, right? And then you say, okay, I'm going to put that into Mephisto because I know Mephisto is going to be useful 5 years from now, and I'm going to put that single star into Mephisto. That'd feel good. I'll get him to 10 stars eventually, but he's going to be badass once he gets there. Yeah. The problem is that we're upgrading characters that are going to be obsolete, so it doesn't feel good. You're going to upgrade the character, and then the character is going to be dead. No matter how high you take him, no matter what you do to him, he's going to be useless. They're going to force obsolescence on the character no matter what. They're already doing that with the next series of power creeps. It's because the game is designed around you buying characters and not customizing them. They refuse to make characters customizable because they don't want you to not buy the characters. They don't want you to upgrade your Mephisto. They don't want you to depend on a character that you already like and love because they want you to buy the next latest and greatest. They need to make that Mephisto useless. Or Super Scroll, or Apocalypse, or something. It's just a weird way of doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Feel like they create a lock to sell a key and that's it. All right, well, this is not a very exciting match. I knew it wasn't going to be exciting when I loaded into it. All right, come on, pop off, guy. Let's see, he should, this should kill him right here when he takes a turn. Let's see. Did it drop on him? Oh, I didn't trigger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Raid has a different take on it by releasing new content that requires different kits, just really Grid Force breathing life into so many characters. Community had decided useless just because the buffs and debuffs you need were decent and the rewards were actually good. Yeah. So Grim Forest, I was able to pull. I had to activate three characters that I essentially wasn't using. One that I was using. Oh, what did I get? Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh no. Okay. 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 Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! If you don't play Raid Shadow Legend, you don't know just what happened right now. All right. All right. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please get a roll on this speed roll. What we're looking at is right here. A crit rate wouldn't be horrible. Actually, all of these are okay. Like, this is not going to be a bad piece of gear. It probably no matter what. But if it hits this speed roll, it could be like insane. All right. Please hit speed. All right. We're going to go to 12. We're going to go to 12. Come on. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Go! Oh, I got to hit this button here, right here. We want it to go right here. All right. I think this is still a usable piece of gear. Like, I don't think this is not, I think this is going to get used no matter what. None of these are bad stats. Crit rate, speed, attack accuracy. These are not dead stats for a lot of characters. Any good damage dealer who needs merciless gear. That's a W. Now, if this would have procced into speed, yeah, that would have been a lot better. But I'll take it. That's great. That's great. What do we got here? Trash. I don't care. Flat HP, not great. No, don't care. All right, so this is not really that useful. Here, where the opportunity on this piece of gear right here is if I get a double roll anywhere, then I can roll it to see if I get a triple stat. I don't, so this is dead. I'm gonna leave that alone. And nope, that need to be a flat. That need to be a speed boots. Let's see what we got here. Attack, well, cool. Might get used. Not garbage. Pretty sure this is going to get used. All right, cool. Cool. Always can use these. I don't want to. I'm not going to take it to 16 now. Yeah, I don't want to. Either way. What the hell is this here? Ooh, we're going to break out the Predator. Let's get rid of you. Huh. All right. All the spood bees are primary. I am no, but I'm going to say 95% are speed primary. Yeah. Most of my speed, I mean, there are some exceptions, right? This game has a million exceptions, but in general, almost all, that's kind of terrible. Let's just go like this until she dies. Almost all of them have primary speed stats 6-star. And a lot of them, even the ascended speed stat is, another 12, right? Yeah, I'm going to use it. Yeah, that's a good piece. Whoa, 300 energy. I can use that. Well, what do we got here? I actually need, let's see. Woo, we could bring out a turtle here. Let's get rid of you. Boy, it's been a while since I've come through this, obviously. The last time I went through this, I didn't have any of these characters upgraded. I don't think I have gear on all of them, but because I don't normally use all these characters, but there should be enough gear on these two to run over this. Yeah, we almost had a triple roll there. All right. All right. All right. Well, let's just go here. So we need HP burn for this to work. We got Mordecai. Who else has got HP burn? Oh, this is kind of horrible. Does Cupidus have HP burn? I don't have Cupidus geared. Hmm. Yeah. I don't have him geared. I can't go into this without gearing him. Hmm. All right, let's gear him real quick. Let's see. We need. I think I'm just gonna put some. What is this here? Supersonic. Let's just put. Let's do this real quick. Close this. Hit filter chest there, and we're gonna go down to perception, and we're gonna priority stat, speed high, accuracy high. We're gonna go from there. That's good. Hmm. All right, let's equip that. Hmm. Is this guy even an attack-based champion? I don't think he is. Oh, he is. Oh, maybe that was good then. All right, we just need that. Substat. No, primary stat. We want priority stat, speed and HP. Speed and accuracy. We're gonna go into the perception set. All right, let's just put that on there. Take that to 12. Fine. Equip. All right, let's see where. I don't know if this is going to be good enough. 222, accuracy 392. That should be fine. All right, let's go. So one of the bosses here this boss right here will only die if there's HP burn on. If there's no HP burn on him, then he revives, and it's super annoying. I only have one character here that has that, and this Cupidus guy, but he's getting frozen. Now, she should remove the freezes off of him. This guy's going to give turn meter to the team, and these other two are just there to stand around and look pretty until we can drop down the HP low enough and land the HP burn, which is not there now. So we're just kind of trying to wait until he can place the HP burn. Block revive works. That's a really tricky one, though. You got to get lucky with the kill combination with what? Like on somebody like Phoenix or like Raphael? I feel like I've had timing problems with that. I might have to do this manually. Yeah, I might have to do this manually. Hmm. Hmm. Lydia blocks the revive. Not on this one? Does Lydia block on this? Wait a minute. Is that true? Does Lydia block the revive on this boss? Really? Was Lydia available in my character selection? Whoa, mind blown. Was Lydia available there? Oh, there she is. Well, this is super easy then. Okay. Wow, this is like a million times easier than I was making it to be. There we go. All right, well, that makes it 100 times easier. All right, so we just got Lydia. Yeah, Ralph basic, Phoenix basic, Lydia. All right, well, then we don't even have to bother with the HP burn. We can just delete this guy with brute force, and then Lydia will block the revive. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, so then I can just bring in more horse, more firepower. All right, we got through it. Yes, that's great. That's great. Holy moly. Thank you, chat. SS. Yeah, thank you, guys. Oh, my God. I guess I might have known that, but I forgot. I don't know. Not great. Not great. All right. No. I don't... Let me ask you guys this. Do you guys care about supersonic gear? I mean, I know that they're situationally good, but I'm not willing to re-roll this. Like, should I roll this up to 8 to see if I get a double roll to see if it's a triple roll, then re-roll the triple roll whole for speed? Is supersonic worth doing that? Theodosia, we got to get that. Is supersonic even worth re-rolling though, is my question. I re-roll a lot of gear. I like merciless gear always, right? Chronophage, pinpoint, feral, protection, stone skin, speed sets, impulse, a lot of gear, man. There's a lot of gear that I really like. Is supersonic even worth re-rolling? Fabian. All right, I sell all supersonic gear that doesn't start with speed substat. Yeah, see, that's what I would have been doing. Like if this had a speed substat, I would upgrade it. So what I would now let me explain what I guess my question is a little more narrow than that. Okay, so let's say this was merciless. Because it's purple merciless, I would take this up to 8 no matter what, just to see if I get a double roll. If I get a double roll, even if the stats are garbage, I would then roll it to 12. And if I get a triple roll, I would re-roll it and hope that I get a triple speed roll. Is that process that I just described worth doing on supersonic? Yeah. You probably wouldn't spend... See, you guys are in the same place as me. I probably wouldn't spend ore on it either. Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with this. I was hoping somebody would say, yeah, Boomer, you better do this. Yeah, because I've been largely, when I get a piece of supersonic gear, I roll it up only if it's got a speed substat. But if it's like this, I just like, Okay. You guys, we're all in the same place. We're all in the same place. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to ignore it. So I'm going to continue on as I've been doing. Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably good advice also. I don't even know if I've got gear on these guys. Let's see. Oh, let's do it. The people that have good supersonic sets don't have pinpointed chronophage at the time. So I am... Oh, did I just almost said something that was NDA? Holy fuck me. Holy fuck me! Oh wait, which video is that? Which video is that? Where was that video found? Boozers? And where did he get? Let's find out where he got the information from first. This one? Because this one here looks like it was in. I didn't watch. Let's watch this actually.
Hopefully you guys are having a great day today. In today's video, we're going to go over the brand new free loyalty champion that we'll be getting from the Assassin's Creed collab, as well as a full kit reveal for the free champion. So without further ado,
all right. So I have not seen this full kit. What I have seen. Well, then I'm not going to say it. I have seen this right here. So this is not new here. So that's the only thing I know about Ezio. So let's watch this video. I have not seen the full kit. I've only seen the...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you guys are having a great day today. In today's video, we're going to go over the brand new free loyalty champion that we'll be getting from the Assassin's Creed.
To be clear, I just want to make sure I'm not speaking out of turn. I was given some information weeks ago, and if it's already out in the public and we're watching this video and it's coming from an official source. Now, I don't want to talk about stuff that was leaked. But I know that Boozer gets his information directly from them. And if he's talking about official information that's already been disseminated either on Discord or through their Envoy program, whatever, then we're good to talk about it. I just want to make sure that I'm not speaking out of line.
Creed collab, as well as a full kit reveal for the free champion. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First things first, we want to go over the special dates here associated with the collab. January 8th is when all this Assassin's Creed stuff will be happening, and the ending date will be April 8th. So a 3-month collab here, and this is going to be our free loyalty program.
Where's the end date? All right, enrollment date, deactivation date, enrollment end date. So I knew about this. I didn't know about these two dates. So this is new information to me right here. I knew that this was starting on the 8th. Okay, let's keep going.
Champion, Ezio Auditore. Loyalty program. So during Raid X Assassin's Creed integration, all new and existing players will have a chance to obtain Ezio Auditore from the 14-day loyalty program, aka the Ezio Chase. The champion can be claimed on day 7, and the looks like a 2-star Perfect Soul will be available on day 14. Before and after that, players can get various in-game resources, including Ezio's avatar, by simply logging into the game in Phase 1 or completing certain objectives in Phase 2. Additionally, after collecting the champion, players will be able to share a post on Facebook or Twitter and get some extra rewards. All right, so pretty similar to what we've seen in the past. Like I said, the start date is January 8th, and the last day for the enrollment is April 8th. Deactivation date is May 7th. So that means April 8th would be the last day that you can actually get this champion, and then the absolute cutoff for everything is May 7th. Just going over some of the images here that were provided. Like I said, we get the champion on day 7, 2-star Perfect Soul on day 14, and it looks like it's going to be the 5-star Split Soul at the very end, Primal Shard here as well. So pretty standard stuff, nothing new so far from these images at least, so good to know. So let's jump over here to what Plarium has to say about Ezio Auditore. Champion overview and visuals is going to be in the Sacred Order's legendary Spirit Affinity attack-based champion. Ezio is a great damage dealer and debuffer with a focus on PvP content, but he definitely has what it takes to help his team dealing with waves and bosses and PvE content as well. Ezio will become a great addition to your roster as he has some nice tricks up his sleeve. Firstly, he can deal some nice damage not just with his pure hits, but with poisons and bombs in his skill set. Nice. He doesn't require accuracy when under Veil, Perfect Veil, so it's much easier to place these debuffs, making it his secret weapon to strike the enemies. The Zeal passive skill provides him with a good chance to counterattack or block the received damage, which will definitely come in handy. Interesting. I mean, you know, he's an assassin, right? So he probably has some kind of evade or survivability mechanic built in. So let's check out his kit here real quick. All right, guys. So here is his full skill kit here. I just zoomed in a little bit because it's kind of hard to see. Let's check it out. His A1 Eagle Dive attacks one enemy, has a 100% chance of placing
I've not seen this
defense for 2 turns when fully booked. This debuff cannot be resisted if this champion is under Veil or Perfect Veil. He's going to gain 20% damage from books, and then he's going to finish off the debuff percentage with 2 more books. 4 books in his A1. Since this is a free login champion, we want to see how well.
Wow, speed and aura in all battles. Oh, that makes me want to rethink telling people to do Cheshire Cat. Because okay, so I just started a new account, and the biggest problem I have on my new account is no speed aura anywhere. And it's really awful not having a speed aura, not only for arena, but anywhere. And so that's why, like when I do this thing right here, where I go like that, oh no, that's not the right button. Oh, well, hold on. Let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. But normally I would say like, all right, use Tholen, right? Blah, blah, blah. These are great. But then I come over to this, and the main reason that I've been hyped about Cheshire Cat is because of the speed aura, right? Haikatun is a 30-day login. Because so on my new player account, I've been using Haikatun because Cheshire Cat wasn't an option. And when I saw, and then I've been playing the new account, and I was like, man, I don't have a speed aura. I don't have a speed aura. And then I saw that they were going to do Cheshire Cat, and I was like, oh yeah, you guys got to do that. Right? What do you guys think? Forms of transfiction. No. So what's going to happen is that basically it's going to be 3 legendaries and 3 epics. So what we're discussing is you're going to get Tholen, you're going to get Ezio. But what I'm talking about is I have the option of changing this around and suggesting something different. In fact, I can do Sun Wukong, I can do Ultimate Death Knight, I can do Cheshire Cat, I can tell people to do Chuhanarek, I can tell people to do, there's some bad ones too. There's like a total of 6. So Ultimate Death Knight, Sun Wukong, Cheshire Cat, Chuhanarek, some Tree Hugger, some Sylvan Watcher that and then there was one other one that was not great. Oh, Alice, which I'm not going to go down that route. Alice. I don't know. We don't know. Actually, we don't have that. But the Alice. Here's the thing about Alice. Alice, for a new player account, has a lot of overlap with what I would use Tholen for, and Tholen is going to be more helpful in Clan Boss than Alice. Alice is great. I understand what the value that Alice provides, but I feel like, because I'm playing a new account, and I am thriving because of Tholen. And so I'm more thinking about what character is going to complement Tholen and the epic supports and this and that. And I was like, well, the one thing that's missing on my account, I mean, I'm going to switch over to my baby account here in a minute. And the thing that my baby account is missing is a speed lead. I guess I'll get Haikatun after 90 days or 30 days, but still, right? Yeah. Well, the new player promo code is good when you log in the game in the first 24 hours. And I see what you're saying, but still, Cheshire Cat's really good. All right, I'm gonna rethink it. I'm gonna table that. Let's keep going on the video. I want to watch this. I haven't seen this, so let's get through all of it. I actually want to see what they're gonna do with the is this on the Hell Hades website? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So this is all public already. Let's see the kit. Just want to look over it real quick. Increase ally speed in all battles. Places perfect veil on this champion for 2 turns at the start of each round. Whenever a champion is about to receive damage that would exceed 50% of their max age, has a 35% of decreasing the damage received to 0 instead. Huh. So this is what this type of mechanic right here is what makes it's not exactly the same, but this is what makes Predator pretty annoying. Is Predator's different. I understand the difference between this and what Predator does, because Predator actually prevents the negative effects as well. This would not prevent the negative effects, but it would prevent the damage from deleting him, right? Yeah, Sun Wukong was who I started with, and he's like one of my favorites. Here's the point of my question about Cheshire Cat. I'm acutely aware of the benefits of Cheshire Cat, Sun Wukong, and Tuhanarek. And I think all 3 of those are excellent, amazing characters to start off with. For the longest time, I was diehard Sun Wukong. He's the best, he's the best, he's the best. I believe in him because that was the one that I started off with, right? And then I played Cat. I did a rework takeover on Duelim's account and Cat's account. And where those 2 accounts were at, the main thing that they needed to do to move forward to the next level of the game was to 1-key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. And on both of those accounts, Tholen was the key to make that happen. And I became a Tholen fan, and I started to pivot away from suggesting Sun Wukong for Tholen. Then they said, hey, Boomer, you can get Tholen as your starter champ instead of Corrado Foxhunter, which Corrado Foxhunter is goodish. He's okay. There's nothing wrong with Corrado Foxhunter, but I don't feel like he's in the same level of usefulness as Tholen, Sun Wukong, Cheshire Cat, or Tuhanarek, right? So now that I've got Tholen, I can go back to the suggestion of Sun Wukong, Cheshire Cat, and Tuhanarek. And so I was really hyped on Tuhanarek. I've been playing Tuhanarek. She's amazing. But I was like, man, I need a speed lead. And then now I'm Cheshire Cat. But if this is going to be a speed lead right here, maybe the best way to go is Tuhanarek or Sun Wukong. Full synchronization? Yeah, probably. Whenever enemy HPs drops below 25% of receiving damage from any assassin, they receive additional bonus damage proportional to champion's attack. The bonus damage will ignore 100% of the target's defense. It cannot be critical. So, wait a minute. How is that different than that scythe thing that comes out on the blessing? There's a blessing that does something like that, right? Let's take a look here. It's not the same. I know it's not the same, but how was that worded? There was a blessing that does something like that. Soul Reap. When this champion hits a certain target and decreases their HP to a certain threshold, a Reaper will appear and extra damage equal to target remaining HP. The Reaper will ignore defense as well as damage reduction skills, effects, and buffs. Will not ignore damage reduction. Okay, blah, blah, blah. And then so this is much lower. Much lower. Like this is 4, 8, 14, 20. Yeah. Yep. This is when enemies drops below 25%, this is going to trigger. It's going to feel similar though, right? Obviously the mechanic is different and there's some nuances, but it's going to feel similar. It's used based off attack, yeah. So this bonus damage will ignore 100% of the target's defense and that cannot be critical. Now, this is also a thing. You know how in Sun Wukong has this bonus damage and cannot be critical, and then suddenly that excess, that's called something different though. It's excess damage, right? It says surplus damage. So this is not surplus damage though, right? Surplus damage is different than the bonus damage. Surplus damage is then, because this particular ability on Sun Wukong, which is that surplus damage, suddenly becomes bonkers and then he deletes entire teams. He can delete entire bosses and it could do like millions of damage. It has to do with the multiplier getting reapplied after the fact. And that's why it has this ignore target defense, attack cannot be critical. So there's similar wording here. Bonus damage will ignore 100% of the target's defense. It cannot be critical. It's not the same. Yeah. Surplus damage is where it goes crazy, right? Bonus damage is nothing like surplus damage. Okay. Not the same. There is a lake. I don't know. I had that lake for a long time. I think 2 legendaries. I have no idea. I do think Deacon's pretty good. I ran Tholen Deacon for a long time. I don't know if that link is still good. I don't know if that's a current January link or not. I'm not sure. There's only assassins do the damage? Oh, so he's the finisher for any assassin on the team. Oh man, I need to see the other kits. Are any of the other kits out? I have not seen any other kits. I wonder if this is going to be turtle-ish again. Ooh. I wonder how turtle-ish this is going to be. We don't know. Do not overlook the poison explode at the moment. Okay. Attacks when enemy before attacking steals a buff from the target. Fantastic. Effect cannot be resisted. The champion is under a veil, a perfect veil. Wait a minute. Does he not need any accuracy? Oh wait, he's gonna need accuracy right here. Yeah, chance of placing 2 poison debuffs, poison sensitivity debuff on enemies for 2. These debuffs cannot be resisted under. Oh, what? If it's Stone Skin, they get the bombs instead? Holy moly! He doesn't need accuracy. Oh no, you can build this guy with no accuracy. Oh my god. Oh, that changes everything if you don't have to build him for accuracy. Holy moly. Yeah, he does. He gets Veil right here. Places perfect Veil on this champion for 2 turns at the start of each round. So, in Arena, that doesn't matter. Long-term fights, it's going to matter. There's going to have somebody on the team that's going to give him Veil. There's not a lot of characters that give Veil, but common ones would be like Rector Drath. Uncommon ones would be what? Duchess Lilitu, Theodosia, which is mythical. That doesn't count. We can't count mythicals. Feral? I think it's just Rector Drath, right? Doesn't everyone even see? If any enemies are under Stone Skip, has 74 place 2 bounds that detonate after 2 turns on them instead. Yeah, but Stone Skin's all over the arena. So this is in Arena. Well, it depends on what part of the arena you're in. Like my baby account, you see 0 Stone Skin, but on my main account, I see it everywhere. But that's why I'm running Empress. See, I'm using Empress to destroy Stone Skin. right? While we're reading this, I want to start a battle on this while I'm doing it. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. All right, you are not modded. All right. I wasn't going to use her anyways. Huh. Let's try this. I'm gonna just run that in the background while we're reading this. Glaciad Meltwater, love him for Perfect Veil. Yeah. Feral's gonna be perfect. Yeah. Feral's gonna be perfect with this guy. In my roster, I think I have 3 Perfect Veil champs that I use all the time, and that would be and you need you need Perfect Veil. Sometimes it's a good idea to have Perfect Veil specifically in Hydra, right? To stop that fear from hitting on that, what is it, that blue dragon. Anyways, I'm gonna say this though. I think you either build him where he has accuracy so you don't have to worry about the Perfect Veil, or like for me, I think I would go balls to the walls and max out his speeds and his damage stats or whatever it is and just ignore accuracy. And then try to bring somebody in that could supplement this. We'll have to see what the other kits are, right? All right, anyways, Perfect Veil. Into the activize poisons enemies on 4 more debuffs. Okay. Stone Skin. All enemies under Stone Skin decrease each bomb debuff detonation counted by 1 turn. Fantastic. Has a 75% chance of placing decreased defense for 2 turns. The buff cannot be resisted. All right, I like this. Let's read. Let's hear what Boozer has to say.
Actually performs without books, because not everyone's going to have 10, 11, 12 books right off the bat when starting off the game. So we want to make sure that he's actually viable as a champion for brand new players. Now his A1 with a 75% chance.
Also, Boozer is one of my favorite YouTube guys. I watch a lot of them, but he's one that I seem to watch all the time. I don't know why I'm not subscribed to him, but it depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I think a lot of people watch Ash, a lot of people watch Hell Hades. I think those are the main go-tos for a lot of people. I find myself watching Nubs and Boozer just as much, if not more.
Of landing decreased defense is pretty solid, actually, especially if he has other abilities to get him to A1 more often. Like, if you have a team ally attack, or if you can put counterattack on him, then he can definitely get more A-offs, A1s.
Yeah, Simon's workload has to be, his bandwidth has to be insane between the maintaining of the website and the software, and he's got a team. He's probably got 30, 40, 50 employees at this point. Building a game is not a joke. Yeah. I watch you for the monotone ASMR where you hear my work. Why, thank you, my guy. Does that mean I should add some more screaming?
Off for more decreased defense. The Veil, Perfect Veil buff could be interesting. Let's see if he can apply it to himself. A2, Da Vinci's Design. 4-turn cooldown without any books. It's going to book down to 3 turns. 5 books in this A2. Bunch of damage, 20% damage from books, and then a bunch of debuff percentage chance. Has a 100% chance when fully booked of placing 2 poisons and a poison sensitivity on all enemies.
Let's do this.
For 2 turns. These debuffs cannot be resisted if this champion is under Veil, Perfect Veil. Instantly activate all poison debuffs on enemies under 4 or more debuffs. So if they have under 4 or more debuffs, so they have under 4 debuffs, then you will instantly activate the 2 poisons.
Let's do this also.
That's pretty good. This is a really strong ability, actually.
Yeah, it is.
If any enemies are under, Stone Skin has a 100% chance when fully booked of placing 2 bomb debuffs that detonate after 2 turns. on them instead. So instead of poisons, he will land the bombs, which is kind of nice. It kind of flip-flops between bomb and poisons, which is kind of nice. These debuffs cannot be resisted if this champion is under Veil, Perfect Veil. If all enemies are under Stone Skin, decrease each bomb debuff's detonation countdown by 1. So it's an interesting mechanic here. So without Stone Skin, he lands poisons, which is good. And if they have Stone Skin, obviously if he's trying to land poisons, it's not going to work. But instead, those poisons turn into bombs. And if all the enemies are under Stone Skin, then the duration will be reduced by 1, which is really, really important. So that means as soon as they take a turn, they're going to just pop. Now, unfortunately, this is probably not reliable enough to, to count on all the time for a 1-turn duration. Not all teams are in Stone Skin usually, so that is a bit conditional there, but it's still a pretty strong ability here. It's an AoE attack with a bunch of poisons or a bunch of bombs. So pretty strong attack there. His A3, Hidden Gun, 4-turn cooldown, books down to 3 turns.
So this is going to... They've been moving in a whole poison bomb thing. Like, I'm trying to think about the characters we've had come to the game recently. Like Alien, Croz. I wonder how many people skipped Croz and now are thinking, oh, maybe I should have kept him. Right? I mean, because Croz was a fruit fusion that was in the middle of the turtles that was kind of inconvenient to get, right?
Three books in total, 2 books going into 20% damage. Nice to see. Attacks 1 enemy, so single target attack before attacking. Steals all buffs. So this is a steal, which is really nice. This effect cannot be resisted if this champion is under Veil, Perfect Veil. Will ignore 35% of the target's defense as well as shield and strengthen. It's a pretty straight up ability. It's a pretty like
oh my god,
no frills ability. You know exactly what's going to happen. It's an irresistible buff steal, and then you ignore 35% of the target's defense, which is pretty big, and then you ignore shield and strengthen as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't ignore Stone Skin, which is probably the big one, but this is still really, really strong. Obviously, the multiplier is going to make a big difference here. He is attack-based, so we'll have to look out for that as well. Still no ability so far that places Veil, Perfect Veil. Let's see if his passive can help him out here. Let's go to his first passive. Everything is permitted. His first passive here. Whenever an enemy's HP drops below 25% after receiving damage from any assassin. This is interesting. What classifies as an assassin? I'm not too sure what that means. Do they have their own kind of type classification? Or is assassin just basically anyone from this Assassin's Creed collab? Not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not really specified here. They receive additional bonus damage proportional to this champion's attack. So if the enemy drops below 25% after receiving damage from an assassin, they receive additional damage based on this champion's attack. We don't know how much that's going to be. This bonus damage will ignore 100% of the target's defense and cannot be critical. That's really nice. Like, he has a finishing ability. He has a finishing passive. It's a passive. It's not even an active passive ability. It's just a passive. It's just going to happen all the time. But we have to see what kind of champions fit into this assassin category. But this looks like it has potential. We don't know how much damage he's going to be doing, what the multipliers are, but it looks pretty interesting. Let's check out his second passive here. Full synchronization. Places a perfect veil buff on this champion for 2 turns at the start of each round. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. It's a 2-turn veil, perfect veil. Whenever this champion is about to receive damage that would exceed 50% of their max HP, he has a 35% chance of decreasing the damage to 0 instead. That's really interesting. 35% chance of decreasing the damage to 0. It's kind of like a 35% chance to evade. I wonder if status effects will happen.
Yeah, I think they do.
Damage didn't happen.
I think they do.
For example, can he be crowd controlled? Can other effects happen? Even if the damage is totally neutralized. When
feels like
a champion
that
has evade and they straight up evade the attack, none of that stuff happens. So in this case, it's probably not as good as evade, right? Because evade's obviously stupid strong. But this ability it's still pretty stupid strong, and there's no cooldown on it, so it's just gonna happen all the time. So, you know, it's interesting. It's good. I like it. It's really good. Whenever this champion is attacked,
Is it hard to get charged for the summons for Dwarf as free to play? Which dwarf are you referring to? I mean, the time the tournament is harder than the one before. Which for specific? I guess I'm a little off on the question. Which dwarf and what event? I'm not. You're talking about Hilvy? Oh, prism shards. Right now, it's money, just money. Yeah, so it's impossible to get. Normally, not normally, but quite often when there's a prism event, there is a secondary event generally tied around, let's say, Sand Devil or Phantom, where you get to the top and the last reward in that tournament is a single prism shard that's free. But for some reason or another, this week that is not there.
also has a 35% chance of
It's just money
counterattacking.
otherwise.
So whenever this champion is attacked, it's not when he is damaged. So he could be theoretically attacked, take no damage, and then he will counter attack as well. Well, he has a chance.
It's in a soul chase? Okay.
And he'll be under perfect veil as well. So then he'll most likely land a decreased defense.
When I get out of this battle, I can go look.
It's going to come down to multipliers, how powerful this guy is. But I like his passives. They're very interesting. 35% chance, you know, a little bit of RNG to be really upset, really pissed off. His aura, 19% in all battles. That's amazing. I mean, it's just flexibility, right? You got 19% speed in all battles. That's great. You can work in sieges. You can work in, you know, PvE, you know, boss fights if you wanted. Obviously, it works in arena and all that. Works in dungeons. So that's really good to see overall for his kit. I like that little bit of extra damage here from everything is permitted. Would like to see what other assassins are part of the assassins category that works with this passive before making kind of judgment here. But it looks interesting. Hidden gun looks pretty solid. Like I said, no frills ability, 35% ignore defense, ignores shield and strengthen as well. And he's going to start off for example, if you're playing arena, he's going to start off the arena round with Veil for 2 turns. So he's going to start off with basically the best case, you know, conditions for his abilities. He'll have the perfect veil. He won't require accuracy to do his debuffs. He'll be able to steal the buffs from the target with his hidden gun right away as his first attack, as long as he has that veil still active. The more I think about this guy's kit, the more I kind of like it. I think it's good. Really good. Total books here. This is 12 books. 12 books. He's a damage dealer. Damage dealers really benefit from book, especially just for the damage. I think the debuff chance you can probably get away with not having. I mean, 75% chance to land all those debuffs like poisons or bombs, decreased defense. It's decent. So maybe you can get away without the books there, but you really want the books at least in the damage portion. But 12 books is pretty expensive for kind of a single purpose kind of damage dealer. Yes, poisons can work against bosses. Yes, bombs can work against bosses. But it does feel like his kit's, you know, mostly catered towards PvP content. And that's not necessarily the best type of champion for brand new players. But I still think
we're stuck here, I think.
Players. Like I said, A1, decreased defense. He has poisons against bosses. So he will be helpful there as well. And of course, his hidden gun could just be a big smack. Could just be a damage dealing smack there. He has ways to keep himself alive with his passive.
I wonder if I can pull this
off.
Very
generic, good, you know, speed in all battles aura. So I'm very hopeful for this champion. I think it actually looks pretty good. I think it's going to be good for basically all scales of players. He is part of the Sacred Order faction. They're not necessarily super stacked, but they do have Lady Noelle, Santa Claus. They have Sir Nick, which was recently buffed up. So those two kind of make up most Sacred Order teams if you have them. I don't know where Ezio would fit in that faction, but he could definitely be, you know, a serviceable damage dealer with those two champions as well for the faction. I'm not too sure. I'm hopeful. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the assassins as well, to see what we're actually working with. I have no idea how many champions are part of this collab, by the way. The only champion I know of is this champion and the event dungeon boss, which isn't part of the Assassin's Creed collab, which is just going to be a generic raid champion. So those are the only champions that we know of right now. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Ezio Auditore here. He's going to be the free login champion. Everyone's going to get him after 7 days of logging into the game. Make sure you guys get his 5-star soul. No doubt, get his 5-star soul. Increase gang accuracy boost from the 5 stars, going to help him out just in case you guys don't have Veil. Getting the 4 stars going to give him some extra crit damage, so he's going to benefit off that as well. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that 5-star soul for him. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Ezio here. Sorry if I butchered his name, just kind of makes sense to say Ezio. Thanks for watching until the end, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Extra crit damage, so he's going to benefit off that as well. So make sure you guys don't.
That's weird. We're getting they kicked it over to my stream. All right. Wow, this is wild, man. Look at this. Look at all that. Look at that. Look at like the.
Don't miss out on that 5-star.
Wait. Let's let it catch up, and then it's gonna show. It's gonna start looping, right? That's weird. We're getting they kicked it over to my stream. Let's see if it starts to loop. We're gonna get like a crazy loop. Wild, man. Look at this. Gonna get a crazy loop. Look at like the. Let's get a crazy loop going. Come on, Boomer, you can do it. But then it's gonna show. It's gonna start looping, right? Yeah, I'm coming up on it. That's weird. We're getting they kicked it over to my stream. Let's see if it starts to loop. We're gonna get like a crazy loop. Wild, man. Look at this. Gonna get a crazy loop. Uh-oh. It goes. Here it goes. Get a crazy loop going. Come on, Boomer, you can do it. But then it's gonna show. It's gonna start looping, right? All right, enough of that nonsense. Yeah, I'm coming up on it.
Thanks for stopping by.
So that is fine.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. In this video here, we're going to be looking ahead a little bit with this Assassin's Creed collab that's just been dropped in terms of all the info. We'll quickly recap the info that's available right now, and then we'll do a bit of speculation.
Not doing speculation today. Not been speculation. No. We're not in the mood for that. All right. I'm down for like official information. I think I could make a video. I think I will make a video about Ezio. All right, what do I want to do here? So the question I have, okay, so this is, we're going into another question. How come this is, all right. So this is the question here. Oh, that's powerful. All right, let's try him one more time. All right, let's try this one more time. All right, that's great. But that's not what I wanted, really. That's great. All right, let's see if this is enough. It's not enough damage. Oh. I need to get through this nerd over here. How do I get through him? That's good. All right, please get through this guy. Oh, come on. Is this multi-hit? Okay, let's see if we get through him. Oh, you jerk. All right. All right, cool. That killed him off. Is this enough? All right. Then we're going to do basics to finish this up. Actually, this guy can revive the team, right? We don't want that to happen. He's got a team. He revived, self-revived, so we don't have to worry about him. I should be able to beat this boss. I really should. Damage up. Speed up on my team. I'm just going to focus on the boss. I'm going to try to ignore the minions as much as possible. Snick Snack, I know. This is my first time using him, actually. Oof. Wow, this is, that's not awesome. We wasted that revive. All right, well, that's good. All right, let's boost up the damage here. Yikes, he's going to revive himself, which is fine. Yeah, that's good. Oh my God, the fears are killing me. Fears are killing me. You need to survive. Come on, come on. No, we lose. Trying to think about how I could make this better. This guy needs to survive. Maybe he just needs better gear. Maybe like a regeneration set or something. I mean, we're not... I mean, some Wukong, this guy's the only one that's living. Can I do a free takeover count? I do them for free if it makes sense. If I could make videos about it, I would love to do that for you. This is what I do, Muhammad. The answer is not no. Please send me an email about what you know, all I want to do is make videos, and if I could take control over your account and make a video about it, I'm happy to make. See, my main interest here on YouTube is to make videos that people want to watch. And as long as your account has something that I could help you with that'll be helpful to other players, I'm open to doing that. So if you want to send me an email, iPhoneGamer247@gmail.com, that's my personal email. Just say, hey, you know, I talked to you about doing an account takeover in the stream, and then say, I've been playing the game for X amount of months. My collection is this big. This is what my roster looks like here. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get through Clan Boss or whatever it is. Or I really need help in Fire Night or whatever. Or I really need help in general everywhere. But it's important to know how long you've been playing the game. And if you're a newer player, you know, there's some general things that I would be curious to know about, like how far are you in the Arbiter missions? You know, where are you in the arena? How are you doing in Clan Boss? Where are you inside of the campaign nodes? Are you playing in live arena yet? Whatever, just where are you in the game? You know, just some general information. And if it looks like something that I can make videos, I would gladly do it for free. Because the idea is if I can use your account to help other people that are in a similar situation, that would be good. Yeah, I don't want any money from it. I just want to be able to make videos. Is my only interest. That makes any sense at all. I think I'm gonna give up on that for today with the snick track thing. I think I'm gonna go and hit Skinwalker and just do like this one here on auto. Snick snack? Oh, that's the other thing I didn't check. Maybe I didn't see if I have all the books on those champions. Maybe that's the problem. Faction. We're gonna do Skinwalkers, hide. Boom. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a relic on him. That's not good. Hmm. Snick track. I wonder if he's like a. I bet you he's like a molten death bell candidate. So a 26 billion roster? Oh, maybe. I the answer is not no. That actually kind of is interesting because I think how long have it been since you came back? 2 years. So probably like Chimera Faction Wars. Actually, I think I know how to make a video about that because I'm going to guess that you probably don't have the Faction War. Um, you probably don't have all this stuff here maxed out for Faction Wars in your Great Hall. Your area bonuses, you probably don't have those maxed out. That'd probably be the first thing I'd try to get you to consider doing. Yeah, Chimera is going to be brand new for you. Um, Relics are going to be brand new for you. Yeah, actually, that might be an interesting video. Right? You have the good three then. Hydra's a pain, so maybe that you might have just a straight up like how to beat Hydra video. You know what I mean? Yeah, actually, I think I could work with that. How to beat Hydra, how to. It sounds like you're doing okay in Chimera. Faction Wars. The thing about Faction Wars is just it. You have to max out the. You're gonna have to max out that part that I was at right now, the affinity bonuses. Unfortunately, actually, they're not. They're on the cheap side. That's you're not getting through Faction Wars without it maxing out those. It's just on a different level of difficult. We want to see if we can put. I never have enough perched shadows or. Yeah, I don't have the pieces. Sorry. Golden elixirs for him. Never have enough golden elixirs or perched shadow. Hmm. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, if you send me an email. Yeah, remind me of this conversation of where you're at. I'll probably take you up on that, and then we'll connect on Discord and we'll go over it. Oh, I didn't get through it. All right, we're gonna have to play this one manually. Accuracy, 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 accuracy. Yes, accuracy. Yeah, the correct answer is accuracy. Yeah. Accuracy, unfortunately, is like such a booger. Layla Fox! Oh my god, how have you been? Thank you! Layla is one of the OG Raid Shadow Legends. How have you been doing? Hope the weather has been not awful. I know that's an adjustment for you. I guess you've been up there for a minute. Let's see here. You know what? You may be on that. Let's do this real quick. Let's mod you real quick. There we go. I made you a mod. That way you can probably bypass the chat restrictions if you weren't subbed. What do you want to do there? Oh yeah. Wait, I thought it was already fine. It's fine. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. Well, there we go. We got 2 stars on that instead of 3 stars. I had it. I just took care of it. We got to do a boss. All right, let's go do a boss over here. We did Skinwalker already. Hello. Yeah, so weird. Well, I don't normally. I've been streaming Raid Shadow Legends more and more. You know what? Let's just do this. I'm not gonna deal with it. Is Cryogen fully? No, let's do that. I don't have the masteries. All right. Well, I know what that's gonna be. I already know what these are gonna be. Well, let's just finish this off. I've been working on like a million champions. It's nice to get close to being finished on them. Anyways, I hope the weather is treating you well. It's been freezing here in Las Vegas. It's absolutely been awful. Let me tell you all about it. It's 60 degrees right now. I don't know what to do. It's just truly awful. What happened to the W Immortals? Oh my god. Rude. Immortals. So WWE Immortals, unfortunately, didn't have their game set up in a way to not be hacked, and it was very easy to modify the internal JSON files through an APK, and they couldn't. There was no reason to spend money on the game when you could just tweak some of the files. And so the game basically wasn't a viable business model at all because of the way the game was designed. And so the game just went by the wayside because of that. That's actually what happened to WWE Immortals, is that the game was hackable. And so they couldn't make money. There's no reason for anybody to spend money on the game. It was fun. I think if you wanted to play a version of that game, that's the same developer was there was a Mortal Kombat on Mortal Kombat Mobile, I believe, is the same play style, same developer, same everything, and that game was not hackable, and I believe it's still around today. But it's not but it's Mortal Kombat, which is not. I'm sure you liked the game because it was WWE. Yeah. Cryoden. Let's see. Do I have? All right, we got a book on him. Let's see here. Who are we going to go into battle with? Kind of want to be as equipped as possible. Oh, those 5. Yeah, I wonder if I still got good gear on Lemonisi. I did get good use on Lemonisi inside of course, Grim Forest. Not sure if it's worth booking her. I think I haven't hit the rotation where like I just went through Curse City Amius right now and Venom Age was an option, got through it easy. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think Lemonisi is good enough to book at all. Yeah, I don't see it. It's not like I have a ton of them anyways. All right. Yeah, we're not booking her. We're not booking her. What was your reaction to the game shut down? You already paid money in the game, spent a lot of time and worked from it. I had already pivoted to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes when that happened. So for me, it wasn't an abrupt stop. What happened, the way that I saw and the way that I remember WWE Immortals was that the developers stopped communicating, the developers stopped updating, there stopped becoming less things to do in the game, they stopped selling new things, and it was like a slow, like it was like, it was, to me, it wasn't subtle at all. And technically, I hadn't spent a lot of money on the game. And the money that I had spent on the game, I felt that I had full value of. Like I had played those characters a lot, I had upgraded them, I had fun, and it wasn't a thing. So I kind of felt like I already knew it was going to happen. It wasn't a surprise. I haven't looked in, I haven't even, I was talking about this earlier. I haven't even read Jeff's kit. Ah, that wasn't good. Let's see this. Jeff is a new rig. No kidding. Really, it's not the rocket rig? Super, super interesting to me. It's actually kind of cool. Hmm. Jeff Kit is not out yet. Oh, really? It's not on there. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It's on the website. Oh, they didn't publish it? Oh, really? I wonder if I have it. Hmm. That's interesting. Hold on. Let's do this. Did I just not make a video about it? Yeah, I have the full kit right in front of me. I don't know if it's public information though. I have the full kit right here on my screen. Yeah, I have the full kit right here. It hasn't been released. They didn't release it? Yeah, it's the kit's out. I have the kit. I don't know. Yeah, I have. Yeah, Dorky published it. There, I have the kit. I just never made a video about it. All right. Wow, she actually did some damage. All right, we got to get through Ugo before. Yeah, Jeff's kit's not in the blog, but the information is out there. No, it's not an NDA. It's just I have no idea what they're doing. I just never made the video. The video is supposed to go out, I don't know, during the holidays when I was thinking about Christmas, not making YouTube videos. And I just figured that it was on the blog and everybody had the kit. So I'm surprised to hear that he hasn't seen the kit. All right, this is not going to work. We need a reviver for this to work. I think this is, I think we get rid of Feral. Yeah. I mean, how does this not look official? This is like as official as it could look right here. Like, yeah. Strike Force, Invis, Retcon. There's the kit. You know what I mean? There's the speed, hero, global, bio, controller, Retcon, speed 129. I mean, they didn't put it on the blog. I'll make a video about it today. I don't know. Come on, freeze everybody. Oh my god. All right, let's go here. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's such a good move. All right, let's go here onto Ugo. I feel like I don't have enough damage here. What is this? Speed up? Per meter? Right. That's good. Let's do that. All right, and then this is great. Yeah, the kit came out when I was doing Christmas stuff, and I thought that the information was on the website. So when you tell me that that information's not out, maybe I need to make a video. If Herb missed it, that means other people missed it also. Right? Kind of a sad day when you take out Feral. All right. Well, I have not read his kit. You missed a whole thing about how I'm salty and being a bitch lately about Marvel Strike Force. uh, yeah, I haven't done anything about it. Let's see here. Let's go in on you. Yeah, I believe it. That ability is too good to use without getting a kill. Like that, oh my god, she is so good. That is so good, actually. All right, we got a freeze here. All right, let's get rid of the freeze over there, right? And then this, we knew went back up. And then, let's see, boom, boom, boom. Wow, they really, that's probably not right. Let's go like this. I don't know if this matters. Who's going to kill them? Is that enough damage? Please be enough damage. Not even close. All right, well, Lemonisi's going to do our damage. Lemonisi has actually proved to be pretty useful here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I should have cleansed. Well, maybe I did the right thing. I mean, if I can get rid of everybody but Draco, whatever that guy is, I don't know if that's Draco Morph or whatever, then it doesn't really matter. This is a boss, right? They are going through a severe rebalancing of the economy. They sent me a nasty message, Rem, about some stuff I said in a video. It wasn't a nasty message, but it was, you know, a warning shot. I don't know, that was a couple weeks ago. I was like, all right, whatever. All right, that's good. What they said wasn't false, though. That's the difference. What they said wasn't false. So it wasn't like that. It's just I didn't think, I don't know, I didn't think they were going to notice or. And I actually, boy, I don't want to say any more. And I don't even think it is what I said. I think I was okay with the way that I worded it, but I think. Anyways, I think it wasn't even. It wasn't really. It didn't bother me, is what I'm trying to say. Well, this is just going to take a minute. And it's hard to give context on it without giving away exactly what happened. But I want to assure you, there was a reason why it didn't bother me that much. Because it wasn't something that I directly said. Because I know better. Whatever, though. I was like, huh, interesting. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, well. Let's speed everybody up. And let's get a revive there. Oh, come on. Isn't there enough there to... Oh, come on. Oh, my God. All right, we're not doing this today. We are going to wrap this up right now on multi-battle. All right, I got to wrap up what I'm doing here on this account because I want to go to my baby account and play that because I know I got it titled Chimera Siege. When does Siege over? Siege is in 1 day and 12 hours. How much time do I have now? All right, we're going to let that go. I will come back to that. I've got 562 energy, which I'm going to do on my tablet. Let me go grab my tablet, make sure it's charged, and then I'm going to pivot to my baby account. Quests, advanced, good, because we got server reset in an hour. Yeah. Okay. Let me go grab my tablet real quick. In about an hour over, writes a review. I have a new perspective on YouTube. Maybe I could share with you at some point. Today may not be good, but I had my eyes opened on to YouTube in the last month, last week actually, last 2 weeks. Everything everything that I forgot that I knew about YouTube is different now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my tablet so I can put this on autoplay and go to my baby account. Did you do a Battle World War tomorrow to ask? We'll see how far I go. I do have a hard stop at about 3 hours from now, but I'm gonna go in and I gotta finish some stuff up on Raid, and then I'll get in and do. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't even know. Right now, I'm having a good time playing Raid. I gotta get to the baby account. Get to the baby account. Oh, Siege just started to say, yeah, I may have to come back to this. But I want this to finish right here. And then when this finishes here, then I can throw it up on my tablet. And I'm going to probably just run Minotaur for an hour. I got to finish off some bangers. But I got bangers to finish off. And then, but I want to play my baby account. I haven't played it, I got to finish off Hilvy. I got to finish off just like some really crazy champions that I need to get finished. Theodosia, Yukimasa. I'm working on Cardinal. I might do Corrado. But those 4 for sure, got to finish off. Yeah, they're not happy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those ones need to get done. Yeah, send me the email. But the mostly is like, what do you want to what is it that you would like the most? Like, what problem do you have that other players have that could be solved if I took a look at your account and had some tips that potentially would be helpful to a large number of players is what I'm mainly interested in. So someone here in a minute ago said that they had a 20 something million account, but they haven't played the game in a couple of years. And I feel like that would be a really great video to just jump in their account and say, hey, okay, so this is what's new. This is where, because like my account's at 12 million. I know what I can do with that. And it's like, wow, okay, so you got to they changed up Hydra. Hydra used to work a certain way. Now you got to do Hydra like this. Now they got faction war hard, so now you got to do this. You know, that's a video that would be helpful for a large number of players. So wherever you're at in the game, you know, I've got a 1 million account. I've been playing the game for X amount of months, whatever it is. You know, these champions, I need to know what I got to build up. I'm struggling where here, and here. I don't do well in clan, whatever it is. I don't know. I have no idea where your account is at, but just type that in the email. And I'd love to help. I don't want to charge, but it has to be a video worthy. Someone asked me a while ago and they said, oh, do you want to just showcase my account because I'm awesome? And I was like, well, who would want to watch that? I don't know. You're the YouTuber. I was like, okay, well, I don't see it. So that's that. Dungeons, Clanbeard Gears. Okay. Yeah, just throw it in there. Show me your roster size, and let me know how long you've been playing the game. That'd be probably just fine. Why is this hanging? Why is this hanging? Come on, finish. We don't have a lot of time, Mr. Sylvan Watchers. Yeah. No, I don't mind doing, I don't want to make money off of roster reviews. What I do is want to make videos. There we go. We got it. All right, let's collect this and be done. We're going to log out. Fantastic. All right, let's get out. All right, we're going to pivot over to my other account. Well, I mean, I mean, if you had like 100 million account that you spent $1 million on, I think I would want to watch that video. But it was just like a normal account. I mean, if someone spent an ungodly amount of money and had like +4 every mythicals, I'd love to make a video about that. That sounds actually pretty cool. Oh boy, this is going to run for a long time. Probably can run this for hours. All right, let's just do it like that. Battle, dungeons, Minotaur. Go! Okay. It sounds like you're an account exploration video than account taker. Yeah. No, I know. I listen. I like making stream. I like streaming. I like hanging out with you guys. I like being helpful wherever I can. I can't be helpful to everybody, mostly because it doesn't scale correctly. And so the way that I can be the most helpful to the most number of players is going to be through videos. And I have found that chit-chatting on the internet and hanging out with you guys, it does two things. One, it's fun, and I enjoy doing it. Two, it helps me make better videos. And if an account takeover does that also, I'm interested. If by doing an account takeover, will help more players and make for a good video. I'm down. Let's do it. You know what I mean? And the other thing too is I haven't done that yet. I haven't done many of those yet. The only ones I've done have been on Cat's account. Oh, that's good. On Cat's account and on with Duelim's account. And so advanced, let's see, Demon Lord with one rare champion. All right, let's do that. And they were good. They were good. And if, well, let's see here. Nightmare, I have to do manually. Claim. All right, this one I can do 21 million. I wonder if I can do, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go into hard, and we're going to throw in Kale and hit start, and that should let me one key this. Stolen Soul soon, yeah. Yeah. And then let's go to Brutal. I should be able to one key this on auto. See if it's over 20. I can't remember if this does or not. I think I did. Oh, is that enough? Holy shit, is that not enough? Ah, fuck me. I don't think that's enough. 21.7? Ah, fuck. Well, okay. Well, we need to work on those characters a little bit. Holy moly. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Upgrade a helmet to 8. I have a Tholen Soul, but no Tholen. Oh. So when he was a fusion not that long ago, and there was a path to get a 5 red perfect soul, but that's neither here nor there. But I can tell you that a 5 red perfect soul and Tholen is pretty bitchin'. All right, quests, advanced, Crypt Keys Faction Wars. Okay, well this is not going to be super exciting. Crypt Key, Skinwalker. Nope. We just dead in the water on this. Sylvan Watchers. Wait, I have one of these. Yeah, I have her. Let's just do that in the background, and we'll just let that run in the background. In the meantime, I need to get Ugo up and running. And it looks like I have some masteries here. Oh, well, that would have fixed my whole... That would have made me one key. Boy, all I had to do is hit that, and I could have one keyed that. Oh, my God. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. What do we got here? All right, well... Probably going to do that. Not that one, no. Probably that right there. Let's see. Let's do this real quick. Kale. I got a 1-star Wixwell sitting in my vault waiting on Wixwell. Hey, man, you and I too. I don't know if you saw my video from today, but I was going after Bragoni because I don't have Wixwell. Wixwell is useful without Titus, but Titus is not that useful without Wixwell, right? It's just the reality. All right, and where are we at now? I don't think I have your raid channels. You got a link for me? Let's see here. Let's see. Raid. You2. Is that it? Huh. I don't know. Let's see if I got it here. I'll pull it up real quick. There you go. Here we go. There you go. All right, so I need to get my Ugo up as high as possible. No, we're saving that forever. Upgrade level, instant upgrade, brew upgrade. Okay, let's do blue. Okay, insert rank, upgrade. Looks good. Instant rank up. Nope, that's it. All right, what I want to do now, let's see, what else do I got? So I'm waiting for, that's still running. That's got to run for a minute. Quests, advanced crypt keys, so that's just going to take a minute to run. I think what I want to do now, and I'm going to do the Hell Hades artifact extractor. I think I want to just do a quick gear overhaul. And what my main goal on my account right now is to one key nightmare or two key nightmare more consistently, over 339 million damage. Now I put together an infographic on, let's see here, let's see the infographic. I put together the infographic with the stats. I compiled the stats off the internet and then put together an infographic. And I think it's a pretty good infographic because it's important, right? Boom. I think you can find Cinderbolt numbers in several different places. Yumi Love, Hell Hades, but what I'm trying to do is Nightmare. So that means I need to mod my roster with this consideration, at least 170 speed and at least 200 accuracy, right? At least. So let's load up the Cheater Hell Hades Artifact Optimizer. We're going to load up our champions, and we're going to keep this in mind right here. We got to have them at least 170 speed, 200 accuracy, 3,000 defense. Now, for what I'm doing here, I may not go all in on the, let's unlock everything. And let's start with Tholen, because he's kind of my damage dude, if you will. And I've got him set up for damage output. And I think that's holding, I've got him at 100. We got to boost him up to 170 speed. And he doesn't care about accuracy. We're not building it with accuracy. We're just doing it with thing. Now, so I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to come back to this, but I'm also going to try this. I'm going to go and do balanced mode and hit optimized, hit stats. And I think I'm going to try it like this. 100% crit rate. I'm going to get rid of this. And then I'm going to put speed 1, attack 2, crit damage 2. And see what it spits out. So let's see what it spits out. All right, so it's going to give me 17,000 more HP. And right here, look at this. See number 2? It's the exact same build. 167 speed. I need to go above 170. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the other way. I don't actually really like that. We're going to do damage mode, stats, and we're just going to post this for 170 and hit optimize. Clear, start, and see if this does anything good. All right, so we're going to have to give up. We're going to give up some damage for that extra speed. I think I might be okay with that. Yeah. I kind of like having more HP. I'm going to do that. And also, that looks like it's going to be freeing up some accuracy. So we're going to hit view. All right, we're going to go in game. So this tool, I've used this tool for a while, and what I found the tool does is it's kind of helped me understand artifacts better, because they're a little bit out there, right? I mean, they're kind of hard to understand. So what I'm going to do is I take, for right now, because I don't really have any good quality accessories in my account at all, like none, zero, right? I don't really want to take them to 16, but I'll take them to 12. But on this account for right now, I'm not willing to take them to 12. It's just too, I mean, the amount of silver that you have to put into a piece of gear to get it to go to 12 is just too much for where the count is at right now. Now, I know there's an upcoming Marius mission where I have to do 3 characters at 16. I'll cross that bridge when it happens. But for right now, I just don't want to do it. Because the reality is all of this gear is bad on my entire account. I mean, it's okay for now. And that's why I'm not going to use good glyphs on it. Because, like, what's the point of that? Now, the one exception I'll make to this, that's okay, I guess. All right. So, one down. Let's see. He's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock him, hit live refresh, and then I hit champions. I'm going to do, here's the thing. Let's do Torhanarek, and then we're going to do Xenomorph. Now, Xenomorph is probably going to be one of my more important champions in my account, just because I'm going to have the 5 perfect soul on him. Right now, not so much. I know that his kit depends upon having a 100% crit rate, though. Let's try Torhanarek. Let's try her imbalanced. Include clipper artifacts, stats. Accuracy 170. I don't know if that's right. No. That's the problem right there, right? She needs to be at 200 accuracy. So we're gonna jack her up to 200. And let's see where this takes us. We're going to lock her now. We're going to get more damage out of her. I really don't need damage. What I need is more accuracy, more speed. We're going to lose speed. We're going to gain the accuracy. I prefer to not lose that much speed. All right. We're going to give up 8% HP, 1% HP. I guess we're just going to have to give up the speed for accuracy. Okay. Oh. We're going to do that. I don't care. We're done with that. Equip. All right, so what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually pretty good. Ooh, look, that's actually a pretty good piece of gear. All right. Live refresh. Champions. 200 rec. All right, let's get rid of that. 200 rec. What do we got? Right. Strong. Oh, wait. This is a godlike piece of gear? Holy moly. Is that my first and only godlike piece of gear? Holy moly. Okay. So, now that we have a piece of gear that's identified as godlike, let's plush all of our good... what do I have? Yeah, we'll put our... Because this is going to stick around in my account for a while. Right? I don't even have enough to do that. All right, all of this is 12. All of this has some plus. Boy, I might need to just go hang out I might need to just hang out in Spider for a while until I fill that piece. Actually, that's probably my next plan of attack is to go into Spider. All right, champions. Let's see here. Let's do Xenomorph optimized. Damage mode, configure, stats. We need to get that up to 200. And that needs to be at 170. Okay. We're going to get some more. Let's see where the speed goes. All right, we're going to get 6 extra speed. Let's see. I like this 11 extra speed. View as a card. Same damage, but more HP and more speed. Yeah, let's do that. View, equip. Okay. And none of these are great pieces of gear. Ooh. Look at this. This is a 6. This is a 6 boots. All right, so when the game is going to ask me to, yeah, we're going to do that. The game is going to ask me to, on the next Marius mission is to take some of my gear to 16s. I'm willing to 16 6s, 6 speeds. It's not great, but I'll spend the silver on that. All right. It's like the exception to, but that's from the exception from earlier when I was running my mouth. Oh, you're not going to do it. Well, maybe sometimes, right? All right. I think it's worth it. All right, what do we got now? Boom, that looks good. That's pretty interesting. Got some accuracy synergy there. Okay. Lock. Live refresh. Champion. So we're moving our gear. Okay, so now we've got I'm gonna do Tagore first. I think Tagore is actually a bigger champion than Rector Draft. Optimize, configure, and he does not care about accuracy. And so we just want him to be as fast and tanky as possible. 18 speed, he's going to be at 223. Let's go. I'm able to do when 3.0 stats came out. Soon, right? Didn't it already come? I haven't played today. Did they come out today or not? I didn't look. All right, let's do that. I don't think so. Okay. Tagore. All right, let's go. Tagore, lock, live refresh, champions. Have you played? Yeah, I haven't yet. Yelena? Okay. I have not. I have not logged into Marvel Strike Force yet today. I just feeling this today. I'm feeling myself. Let's do Rector Draft. Configure. Stats. Accuracy 200. All right. Optimize. Clear. All right. Where's your speed at? Oh, yeah. We're actually getting, look at that. Speed up. Accuracy up. All right. Well, that's great. That's a draft. Oh, Ugo's going to be dumpstered. Well, I think Ugo and Rector Draft probably use a large percentage of the same pieces of gear. Rector Draft, let's see. All of them are at 12. All of them have some very minuscule amount of, all of them are 12, have some glyphs. All right, so now we're going to go to Ugo, who's my next best champion. He's the champion I'm trying to take to 60 next. I think Ugo's quite amazing thing. Boy, no gear. Configure. Stats, we want this to go to 200 because we're equipping our account to 200 now. Okay. Let's go. Equip. Continue. So, where are we at? All right. Mausoleum Mage. What do we got going on here? Masteries. Okay, let's fill this out. Mausoleum Mage. I think that on this account, because I have Tuanarek, Mausoleum Mage is not as vital. I have a feeling I'm going to really need him later. But right now, I feel like Tuanarek is doing what I need. So that's why I was pretty pumped about the Cheshire Cat, is that I can use Cheshire Cat instead of Tuanarek, and then I'll still have Mausoleum Mage. It's an idea, right? Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they changed it? Mm-hmm. Let's see, Mage. Reset masteries. Stats. All right, and he doesn't need anything, right? All right. As long as he's fast enough, right? Ooh, I don't know if that's fast enough. All right, we're going to do this 173 then. Oh, look at that. We get to upgrade some of his stuff. Now, so Mausoleum Mage is not really being used yet. I'm going to just keep his gear simple to 8. I'm not going to go crazy on glyphs. There we go. That's fine for now. And I just think over time he's going to get hand-me-down gear from the other characters, and that's fine. That's fine. I'll get hand-me-down gear for him. See, we'll collect this and this. And then what time is it? 3:35. I think what I'm going to do is Fortress. Let's do Fortress in the background.
Welcome to the battle phase. You are now at war against an enemy clan. During this phase, you need to go on the offensive and assault the enemy fortress with everything you've got.
She English?
This is your enemy's fortress. Destroying its stronghold is one of your main objectives.
She like 75 years old in English?
To lay siege to a building, you need an attack scroll. If you lose a battle against an enemy defense team, you can use a rematch scroll to try again. Defeat as many enemy defense teams.
She said try
as
again,
possible.
so that's definitely English, right? But she sounds older. She sounds like she's like retired.
But the clock is ticking. Once the battle phase ends, the siege will be over, and the winner will be decided. You'll earn victory medals based on for successful attacks on enemy destroying the enemy's stronghold and shrines while protecting your own.
I don't know. I'm not English. You listen. English is my first language, and I can barely do that. You have to excuse me, right? I don't know. She said again. Again is something that normally we don't say here in the States. instead of again. We say again. Again it's spelled that way, but for whatever reason, that's not, you know, the way we say it. Live refresh. And then champions, let's see, we did you, we did you. Because we butcher everything. I understand. All right. Configure battle stats. Oh, we're supposed to move these up 170 and then 200. I don't know if this is how important this is because I don't know if I'm going to be using them. I don't know. I feel like that was an actual paid voice actor. I believe that clip is 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I don't think that's a new AI digital blah blah blah. I think that's brand new. That was somebody they paid money to do. Right? Oh, well, I don't know. Okay, fine. What I mean, I don't mean from like the UK or something like that, but an English accent as opposed to an American accent. Is that not offensive? I don't know. It's not a Canadian accent. It's not an Australian accent. It sounds English to me. Unless you help, what kind of accent is it then? I'm not sure. Help me out. Oh, Christian. So it could be Canadian. See, I feel like I encounter a lot of people from Canada all the time, in person even, and their speech patterns are nothing like that. All right. Well, that's all we're going to do for now. Okay. All right. In Raid Shadow Legends, the voice actor that plays Arbiter is from what country? See if it finds out. The voice actress of the female Arbiter Raid is Marlena Gant, a British voice actor. Oh, you guys! Right here! Marlena Gant, right here. Come on now! What am I supposed to think? Come on now. She's in English. She's from the UK. All right. Then let's take it another. Let's say Marlena Gant, a British voice actor based in London, played the Arbiter in Raid Shadow Legend, mentor her massive hair envy for the character on Instagram. Okay. Let's go a step further, because my other thing that I said is that she sounded older than I thought she would be, right? Voice actor age. Well, okay. Well, okay, that didn't write. Okay. Early 30s? Okay. Okay. Well, she doesn't look 60 years old to me. So I got that part right. Wrong. Completely wrong. I feel like she is, to me, her voice, first of all, she looks like she's in her 20s or 30s. I wouldn't even say she looks 40. But the voice to me sounded like older than that. Yeah, 2018. Okay. I agree, but here's the so this is where I take small issue, right? I don't have any okay, fine, right? You know, she's trying to sound old. I'm with you. I'm with you. I get it. I get it. I get it. What I'm saying is, how old does Arbiter look to you? I think that's the thing that, right? How old does Arbiter look to you? I mean, I guess I haven't read Arbiter's lore. She's an elf about 3,000. Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Fine. I'm just completely wrong about this. She's what, high elves? Arbiter, high elves. All the figures throughout the history of Teleria, none of them loom larger than Arbiter. Yeah, she's like the Pikachu of Raid Shadow Legends. The wilder, older history say that she was the most beloved of Lumaya. She's on the template of which elves were created, and she is, as a warrior, incomparable power and skill. Legends paint her as an immortal protector of all Teleria. Finding an endless war. Okay. So it all makes sense now. It all makes now. So she's really old. It all makes sense now. I know. Do you like the Slayer set, though? All right. So she is. So her. Everything I said about her voice actor and the sound of her is completely wrong. She's supposed to be a very old. Yeah. Like 1,000,000 years old or something. Thousands and thousands of years old. All right. Thank you for listening to my Boomer Tangent. I was completely wrong. You guys were right. I was wrong. I apologize. I will go sit in the corner. Thank you. Bye for now. All right, let's see. So I did rework my mods. I'm curious to see if this makes any impact on my arena team. Let's see. Where is it at? 103? Oof. Well, let's go for the low-hanging fruit first. Okay, so what so the Slayer set is so AoE dependent. Like Tholen, Cheshire Cat, like any character that has at a minimum A3 and A1 AoE, sure, but I don't think it's good otherwise. Right? The Slayer. Marius Wallmaster. Who's Wallmaster? I don't have Marius yet. Bellower? But I use stun set on Bellower. Probably lose that one. Let's try that one. What is it crackling here? It's weird. I got a boss spoiler with a spies with head. They can be fault 700. Check and do his new account. Now I'm being haunted. Ah, humbled. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the stuff that you got was not enough and you ran out of it quickly just because of the holidays? Oh, we just got wrecked here. I don't think she can pull it off. Let's try this one. What is that sound coming from? Is that my microphone? Coming from my mouse. Oh, that's weird. Maybe we got a short. Well, here's the thing. I'm a little bit where I'm struggling a lot in this account too is that just focus on the Marius missions, but I need to upgrade my Ugo to level 60, and the way to do that, frankly, is right here. And I've been having some problems with Tholen in 12-3. So I'm gonna wrap up this here with that. We're gonna go to 12-3 with Tholen, and I'm just gonna let it run for a while because I think that's the best thing I need on my account right now. Oof, that's not true. I think the thing I need the most on my account. So the main focus of my account right now is Clan Boss. Masteries on Xenomorph. Masteries on Xenomorph. And then also this right here. I'm not sure if I go Spider and do that for a while, or if I should just go all in on Xenomorph's Masteries, or if I should get Ugo up to 60, then use Ugo to help Xenomorph and get the experience while upgrading Xenomorph. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my microphone. I might have to check it out. Because I'm already done with the masteries on Ugo, right? See how far what would it take for me to upgrade her rank? We got 1. Oh boy, that's not close. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all there. Oh boy. Got all the 40s done. So I have to do a bunch of 30s. Oh, something's wrong with my mic. I got to figure out what that is and try to fix that. It sounds like Rice Krispies. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, by the way, I almost should make a video about it. Under no circumstances use that Mystic Skill Tome. Do not use that Mystic Skill Cone. Holy moly, don't use it. Oh, that's going to help me. It's Director Droth. Yeah. Those are worth what? How much are those worth? 20? How much are Mystic Skill Tomes worth? Like, Anchor, well, there was right there. That's exactly what I wanted to see. It knew I was asking that question. $20. Yeah. Do not use that. Yeah. Your account explodes. And then you get stabbed in the eye with a salmon-colored flute. That's what happens. Oh my god, that sound is going to drive me crazy. I hope it's not. It might be a cord. I hope it's not my microphone. Because this is not this is a very sentimental microphone to me. I hope it's not broken. Well, you're not getting yeah, I probably need to order another cord. I imagine there's a... All right. Well, that'll be here tomorrow. I wonder how much I need. XLR cable. How many feet do I think I need? 10 feet? Wow, this cord is... I purchased this cord in November of 2018. Hey, it's 5 cents cheaper for the 10-foot one. Let's see, which one is my... Got to use my business card. YouTube. All right. Okay, it'll be here tomorrow. I mean, it's a $10 cord. it's a $10 cord that I bought in 2018. The cord is you know, 7 years old. Okay. It's $10. Yeah. I feel like the way my setup is here today has been this way for 5 years. There's no extra new chords bumping into it. It's literally an old chord. Yeah, it's and if $10 doesn't fix it, it's still, you know, this one here will go in the chord box and that'll be that. All right, so I'll get the 5 on Xenomorph tomorrow. All right, I think I'm going to push masteries on this account. I think that's what I'm going to do. Dungeons, Minotaur. What am I doing here? She's done. Ugo's done. See, I would like to have Ugo in here, like right now, at level 0, getting the experience. Is that just so weird that that bothers me? Oh, come on. It's $10, right? All right, we're going to start this rat race all over again. Yeah, a chord that worked perfectly fine for... Woo! Uh-oh. Okay, so hold on a second. This is going to boost his accuracy and resistance up, right? Higher than it needs to be. Should I remod again because of that? Because now his accuracy is going to be well above 200. And now, is he overbuilt right now when it comes to minute to... Yeah, he's at 250. Let's try this real quick. Let's see if it... I'm not going to go crazy on this. Why don't I don't want to unmod a bunch of these guys that I don't... Let's see, I want to leave you and you alone. Let's do this like that. Kind of feel like they're good. Yeah, let's just do this. Optimize. Stats. Configure. No, we got to hit refresh. Live refresh. The star's not showing up there. There it is. Yeah. All right. So this will allow me to do more damage. Let's do this. Configure stats. Let's go over here. Presets, start, balanced mode, optimize, clear, stats, speed 100. Let's get rid of that and make that highest priority, then attack, and then crit damage. Let's see what this does. We need him to be over 170 speed. Look at that damage increase. No, that's not good. All right. Stats. Configure. Start. Damage mode. Stats. And we want him to be over 170. Optimize. Clear. Start. Okay. Interesting. Did that put his crit rate over 100? 111, huh? Okay. Live refresh. All right. Oh my God, I'm being way too obsessive. Now he has too much crit rate. Now he has too much crit rate, guys. Well, wait, view his cards. 12% more damage now. Boom! All right. No, but it's his kit. His kit requires it. He's got crit mentioned in his kit. Right here. Places 3. It's places 2. Places a 5 poison debuff for 2 turns, but if it's crit, it's 3. You have to have him at 100% crit rate. Oh, not the crit damage. Yeah, he doesn't need the crit damage at all. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I now I completely, yes. Let's redo this then. Balanced mode, optimized, stats. We're going to put this out. We're going to hit that as 0. We're going to give him priority 1 and then just priority 2. 100% crit rate, no consideration for crit damage. And then it's just attack and speed. Yeah. All right, we got some good damage. All right, so we're gonna go with like this. See right here? Oh, see, look at the attack up here. But we need to have him. All right, well, that's not really. Let's do another configuration. Stats. Let's just put 170 and none, and then we're just gonna put him all on attack. All right, so This is really, I guess we don't have a lot of options. All right, let's go back to damage mode, configure, stats, 170, 200, optimize, clear, start. We're trying to get as much attack at him as possible. All right, I think I'm going to leave it the way it is here. It's not really giving him a lot of... Yeah, I think we're fine. All right, enchant. Okay. And the brimstone should pop off now, right? And I need to clean up what? Kale and her. All right, let's do this. Champions. Lock. Kale, optimize, start. Don't really care about Kale that much, but let's just get him. We're just going to take the first thing in there. Equip. I don't even care if they're 8s. I don't care about it at all. Just need something on them. Live, refresh, champions, then W lady. Why run? Because I'm going to use her later, I'm guessing. Okay. Where did that come from? All right. All right. Well. Ooh, Lego book. Oh, I got points for the event. Woo! That didn't suck. Yeah, the mimics are it's not even Donatello. It's just as long as you have heal reduction on them, you win. I don't think the mimics there's anything to them other than heal reduction. All right. Oh, I forgot to do that on my other account. Shit. No, I don't care. No, I'm not using Kale. No, Kale's no. So my clan boss team right now is going to be Xenomorph, Tholen for sure, Joanna Rec, and then I haven't made up my mind between Rector Drath, some combination of two of the three, Rector Drath, Tagore, and Ugo. Now, right now, Ugo's not there, so I'm using Tagore and Rector Drath. I haven't made up my mind if I want. I'm thinking I want to do Ugo, Rector Drath. I'm already getting speed up from Tohanarek. And I think the defense down will boost my damage from Ugo. I got heal and revive from Rector Drath. Yeah, but Tagore doesn't proc right. He doesn't save his heal until someone dies. He just runs it all the time. And so it never really pops off at the right time. And I'm going to be running it on auto. I'm going to test it both ways. But for right now, it's Tagore instead of Ugo. Oh, yeah, she hasn't recovered yet. She's never been the same. Something I wanted to do. Oh, Dolan. Dolan. All right. Big money, no whammies. Where do I even want? I don't even know if I care. Well, that's a cooldown, right? I don't think I care where this goes. I mean, I guess this would be the best, right? The A2. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, Rector Drath is staying. I just don't. The thing okay, first of all, the main thing. So Tagore does three things, right? Heal, speed up, and team revive. But the team revive doesn't pop off at the right time, I'm finding. So Ugo will do defense down, leech, heal, and a passive cleanse. And I think I've already got the revive on Rector Drath. I mean, I'm not sure, but I suspect that the best team comp for me right now is going to be Xenomorph, Tyrannorect, Tholan, Rector Draft, and Ugo. But it very well be Tagore. I'm not sure. I'm going to try both ways. I don't know. I'm going to try all the different combos, and I'll figure it out. All right. What I'm gonna do now? I need to play Marvel Strike Force. I don't even want to play it. Okay. Summon campaign battles 7 times. Okay, let's do. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to leave that today. I've made up my mind. We're going to go through and do that. Super raids, multi-batter, edit queue. We're going to alternate these. And we're going to call it. Oh no, she's fine. I don't think she heard me actually. I don't even know if she heard what I said. I'm just gonna run this. Okay then. I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you for being here. I streamed for 3.5 hours. I'm getting hungry. I did not eat lunch, and this room is getting stuffy, so I'm gonna call it. But this is a good day. Good day. Thank you for being here. We're going to raid someone inside of the Raid Shadow Legends community. Let's see who's streaming right now. Yeah. All right. Bye for now. Hopefully my microphone thing comes in soon. Bye.
Pretty cool. We hit our quota last year. Don't hit it again. Starting early and often. I mean, early and often is something I say for the legendaries.